Good morning, my brothers and sisters. This is Coach Rowe. We are on the Coach Rowe Show. I got my squad with me. Iggy from the Iggity.
Rowe dog.
Iggity.
Rowe diggity.
What's up, my brother?
Nah, man.
Oh,
Just here.
Bad time at the casino last night.
Yeah.
Man.
Been better days.
I was up, I was over 100, and that dude came and sat down next to me and started staring at me.
Told you, man.
Pressure, man.
Told you.
started dwindling.
Should have mad dog you or something.
We got the icon in the house. Daryl Wheeler. What's up, my brother?
Man, I'm just being up, baby.
Not too early, huh?
Had to be here, man. It was rough, but I made it.
Big Al on the boards.
Hey, I'm here.
We got a couple of special guests because we were talking about the draft.
Yes.
Okay. So
Draft special.
a young man that got drafted in the 5th round by the Cincinnati Bengals,
Really?
Fresno State.
Yes, indeed.
David Dunn, head coach of Lincoln High School.
Another order for life right here.
And he's got his nephew with him, who is a draft expert. Okay, because good thing is Iggy's not an expert on anything.
Nah.
Marquise Boobie McIntosh. Is that it?
Yeah.
He's that. Launch point 1. There you go.
Kyber has nothing on you.
What's up, man? What's up? The draft, man. They sure milked that thing for 3 days, huh?
Man, I don't know why. Well, I mean, to keep the interest going, but they sure drag it out, man. They take all that time, that 15, 20 minutes on each player.
Yeah.
They already know who they want.
They already know who they want. Picks already in.
It don't take that long.
You're almost glad it's over because of the pre-draft stuff, man. For months, that's all they would be talking about.
They'll have you all over the place.
Yeah.
You don't know who's taking who.
Mock draft this, mock draft that.
Yeah, so many strategies and games, but as a player, man, the anxiety level during that time, waiting to hear that phone call, waiting to get that phone call, it can, it takes a toll. It takes a lot out of you. It really does.
Got your whole family there with you.
It used to be the first, they would go the first 3 rounds and then in day 1. And now it's just 1 round per day.
Yeah.
For the first couple of days.
Yeah.
Everybody's sitting around waiting, and every time my phone ring, you jump and waiting for that phone call. So man, it can take a toll.
Did you have a draft party?
I didn't have a draft party when I got drafted. I was at home with my family. But every time that phone rings, man, I mean, everybody's peeking around the corner. Who is it?
It's Pookie down the street. Get him out the phone.
Funny thing is, when I did get drafted, I was asleep. I wouldn't lay down in the bed.
Sound like you, just doing your usual.
Everybody standing around, there's so much pressure. I was like, let me just go in the back and take a nap right quick. Hey, Cincinnati's on the phone. I'm like, what? Okay. Man, been waiting on your call, dude.
What did they say to you?
They introduced themselves, the Cincinnati Bengals. We're about to pick you with the next pick in the 5th round. I would like to be a Bengal, and it's the phone call any player's been waiting to hear their entire life, so it really solidifies the deal. I mean, filled with emotion, and okay, now this is where I'm going. I'm going to be a Bengal, and it was just it's overwhelming. It really is overwhelming. It's a great experience, to get that phone call. Every kid works for that.
Did you cry?
I didn't. Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
I did.
Why not?
I did.
I'm crying just hearing
that. I didn't. I guess I was still half asleep a little bit. But, once it finally set in, I was like, this is what I've worked for my entire life, and to get drafted by the same team my uncle played for, Paul Dunn. In 1972, he was on the same team, Cincinnati Bengals. So to get drafted by the same team that he was on, was a great family, great for our family.
Wow, cool. Who was the coach then? Who called you?
The coach was Dave Shula.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Dave Shula was the coach at the time.
Huh. Dave Shula. He called you?
It was actually one of the assistants actually called.
Okay.
Once you get down to the 4th and 5th round, I think
They went to lunch, right?
Yeah. I think the head guy probably went to lunch or something. Was already celebrating. I came in that same draft with Keyshawn Carter, so he was the first pick.
Oh, wow.
He was the first pick. They was overwhelmed with that.
Was Darnay already there?
Yeah, Darnay Scott was drafted the year before.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Man. Oh, hey. That'll be $2,000 right there.
Oh, man.
Well, the Bengals are calling me back.
This time you're not sleeping.
Yes, indeed.
That's Don Shula. We got some interesting facts, man.
Talk to us.
For this draft. So I found in my research, I hope it's more guys, but I think I only found one guy that went to high school in San Diego that got drafted yesterday. And that's Aaron Wallace from Rancho Bernardo, linebacker from UCLA to the Titans.
Yeah.
Right, Boobie?
Yeah, that's him.
Who coached him?
Guess what the interesting twist to this is? So he's the only guy from San Diego that got drafted. Guess who his coach is? Scott White.
Okay.
From San Diego. Bay High School. Isn't that crazy?
Yes,
I was wondering whatever happened to him.
Scott White?
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't know he was still into football.
Oh, man. He's coaching. He's like
he's recruiting
shooting star.
now.
Yeah, recruiting coordinator.
Special teams.
He also coached, Miles Jack. So, yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
So he's getting it done, man. He's getting it done. And, San Diego State didn't get anybody drafted, but they got 3 guys signed right after the draft.
Yeah.
And 2 of them were offensive linemen.
Yeah.
And so it was Pierce Slater. 6'7", 331.
He's a small guy.
Yeah. Daryl Green for
Green's
guard.
6'4".
Yeah, he's
So
a
he
beast.
can't be related to OG Daryl Green. The
No,
Redskins,
no,
I think he's a little bit.
Yeah,
This a little bit bigger than that.
Yeah, just a little.
But not as fast. And he goes to the Eagles. And then long snapper Jeff Overball went to the Rams. So he had 510 consecutive.
He could probably be in the
snaps.
NFL longer than anybody.
Yeah.
He's a long snapper.
Yeah, these guys got drafted signed as free agents right after the draft.
And that's the hidden gem. Long snappers and then kickers and punters.
Yeah.
That's definitely a hidden gem. They stay around forever. Longer than the coaches.
Yeah.
Because it's not as taxing on their bodies and stuff. Yeah.
If you find a good one, you're not getting rid of them.
Anyway.
Those are hard to find.
Well, let's go over the Chargers draft. Okay, so they were hemming and hawing about they need old linemen and all this stuff, and they draft Joey Bosa, number 3, pick overall from Ohio State. Okay, he's a beast.
Yeah, they clearly went with the best player
Right.
at that time for them, and kept it a good secret.
Yeah.
They toned it down a lot, and it came out and just he was very disruptive. He makes plays.
Oh man,
he hands down. You can't deny it. Can't deny the kid at all.
He's versatile.
Who does he remind you of?
Not like J.J. Watt.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Man, hey.
Joey Bosa. They're similar.
The kids
They're
speak.
similar. They're similar.
Oh, man.
Hey,
he got some
hey.
good shoes to live up, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, he's a beast, man. He's no joke.
He's extremely strong.
Yeah.
Extremely strong inside. Plays with a great pad level. Uses hands well. Has really good speed and quickness for his size.
Yeah.
And he's a Mack truck.
Yeah.
He's definitely a Mack truck. That's a good pick. Really
So
good pick.
with Ingram and what's the other DN's name?
Melvin Ingram at linebacker.
The linebacker. I like his game.
He's versatile.
Yeah, I like he's fast.
Yeah.
Well, Bosa will help definitely with even with Te'o. He can create so much a problem up front.
Yeah.
That free up.
Keep him up.
Exactly. Keep the linebacker really
That's what he hasn't
slow.
had.
And that's that makes a linebacker so much better when you can have a defensive lineman that's disruptive like that.
Just kind of run around, yeah.
So the second round we picked Hunter Henry, a tight end out of Arkansas. So we lost was it Ladarius Green?
Yeah.
So had to get a tight end, and then the third round we went Twerking, Max Twerk, center from USC.
Well, that name's gonna get a lot of play.
He's a beast now.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris Berman can't wait to get on
He's gonna be twerking.
Fourth round, we went back to Ohio State and got Joshua Perry, outside linebacker.
Oh yeah.
Then we stayed in the state of Ohio. We drafted a linebacker out of Akron, Ohio, Tavis Brown. What, Boobie? What happened?
I mean, you look at what the Chargers really need. They didn't get no offensive lineman.
No, they didn't. No. They decided on its free agents. Yeah.
That's what they talk the most about.
Yeah, and that's
That's two linebackers right there.
Yeah.
That's one of the issues here is that every year it's a consistent problem with the O line.
Right.
You know, you
Yeah.
have injuries and a lot of guys are shuffling around. So at some point you're going to have to address that in the draft. You know, not waiting to actually take like second tier guys. Not saying that they're not good enough, but you know, you actually want to go and spend a good high draft pick, second, third round pick on some offensive linemen to show that you're dedicated to filling those holes.
Right.
There's a lot of them.
Then we went and got a punter out of Texas A&M, Drew Kaiser, and then just like the Chargers, we got we went and drafted in the 6th round again, a fullback out of Wisconsin, Derek Watt, which is JJ Watt's little brother. We don't get JJ Watt, we got a little brother.
Yeah, we got his little brother, and we got his clone.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the final pick was a offensive lineman out of Michigan State, Donovan Clark. So, what do you think, Boobie, from that draft for the Chargers?
Well,
A, B, C, D.
I give him a C.
Okay.
That's all.
They didn't address their needs, right?
Not really.
O-line.
I mean, because the defense is already top 10 last year, so I mean, you don't need Bosa.
Well, they did get the center, who's a beast, and then Donovan Clark. So that was two guys. I'm sure they're going to sign a bunch of guys from free agency.
Yeah, they got to shore up that tackle.
Yeah.
You know, if they're going to keep Rivers on the field,
Yeah.
you know, they definitely have to shore up that tackle spot.
And who's our quarterbacks after Rivers?
You know, that's another thing you have to start looking at is, hey, you need a viable backup.
Yeah, man.
You know, is that, you know, that can come in and actually be grooming at this time.
Right.
And they only got one offensive lineman that's from the first round, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Fluker. He's the only one. Usually you want to get at least two guys that come from that first round.
Hold that thought, William. We'll be right back on the Coach Rowe Show on KBOKradio.com. Be right back. Hey, we're back on the Coach Rowe Show. I am Coach Rowe, Iggy the Icon.
Yeah, Icon guy. You know him. He's probably
Heron Maker.
late for a gig right now.
Yeah,
Or something.
that's his middle name, Late. I got David Dunn,
Yeah.
former 5th round draft pick of the Cincinnati Bengals, current head coach of Lincoln High School. Somebody called him earlier. I think he got drafted, but we don't know yet.
Got drafted again, huh?
Yeah. Big Al on the boards. Yeah. We got nephew of David Dunn, Marquise Boobie McIntosh. What's up, my brother?
What's up, man?
What's up, Mel Kiper?
Yeah, that's
better.
So your team and my team is the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah.
Can you give us a roundup of their draft?
Well, they was round 1, pick 25.
Mm-hmm.
They needed to address their secondary.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't. I don't think they should have picked Artie Mern. I mean, he's a great defensive player, but I think they should have got Vernon Hargreaves.
Oh,
from Florida. Yeah,
from Florida.
He didn't get picked in the 3rd round.
So
Didn't he have some off the field issues though,
Yeah.
Vernon?
Vernon from
Yeah, he had some off the field issues, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, man, that kills people.
Yeah.
Well, look at that old lineman from Ole Miss.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous, man. But that was an old thing, and he's got the
Yeah, but who put it up there?
There's got to be a stepdad.
Stepdad.
All that stuff on the draft day, all that stuff that happened to him. So
how does your stepdad get that? Yeah, he must have went through his phone.
Yeah.
You know what? It's a good tool. Every year we talk to kids about social media, and things they post. So this is something that's just a reminder. Of the choices you make comes with consequences.
$7 million reminder.
Yeah, and everything that you put on social media, it's out there. You can't take it back.
Nope.
What's the odds of on draft day that picture showing up on his Twitter at that time? That's a $7 million mistake. It could have been even worse.
Oh yeah.
So now he has to rebuild his character.
Yep.
The organization has to deal with that. These are things that maybe the high school and college kids aren't really thinking about.
Right.
You see some of these tweets these kids write right now.
Oh yeah. We address our teams all the time about it, and I don't think the kids really understand the severity of it. About putting anything out there like that, or even allowing people to post to your page or anything like that. You have no privacy when you're on social media.
And they think because their page is private that no one else is going to see it.
There is no privacy.
Yeah.
There's no privacy. Once you left MySpace, it was everybody's space. We don't like MySpace no more. Well, you should have liked it because that was really your space. And now you're in everybody's space.
And what do those coaches tell them, Ro?
Bunch of astronauts.
I need access to your page.
Oh, yeah.
It's the first thing.
Yeah, man. It goes to your character.
I mean, he's clearly clearly a great player.
Yeah.
A great player. And he got passed up. 2 other tackles went before him.
Yeah. He was predicted like number 1.
Yeah.
Number 1 at first.
Tennessee jumped up to the 8th spot and took a tackle, and he's clearly more highly rated than the tackle that they took. But that off the field issue, it made people think twice.
And then they talk about that he accepted money from a coach.
Yeah.
That came up as well. Where it's going to really fall back on the university now. He was basically saying that he needed the coach to pay his rent, and that's a no.
Yeah.
So now there's definitely going to be something behind that. We're going to check into it, and the coach and the program can be sanctioned for that.
Yeah, man. And then if you're that,
that's going to have repercussions.
Oh
for
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, definitely.
If you're the athletic director, don't you have somebody that handles that?
Yeah.
Why would you say, okay, how much do you need? You know? Hey man, are you crazy?
The thing is, when you're on financial aid, when you're on full scholarship, you have to learn the budget.
Yeah.
You have to learn the budget and take care of the things that need to be taken care of first.
Yeah.
That's all part of growing up and being more mature.
Yeah, that's life.
But if money, if you got money coming in left and right, or you're not really monitoring how you're spending money, or you're living a little bit above your means at the time, spread yourself thin, but the coaches can't. The coaches can't pay your bills for you.
Well, how the coach give you your money? So tell us that trick. How that works?
I refuse to answer that question.
They might incriminate you, bro.
This interview is over right now.
The views expressed. But see, now everything that he does is going to be scrutinized.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If he gets a speeding ticket, they're going to know. Speeding ticket. This guy's a bad guy. You can't trust him.
You put it out there, and it kind of sticks with you for a while. So good thing is the NFL have people in place to help with that, and then he just stays with put him around the right people and get him in order. To make sure he can take care of himself a lot better.
If this doesn't serve as a motivator for him, then he will have issues moving forward.
When he finally did come into the interview, I just kind of, he didn't want to answer the questions. He just want to speak about being with the Miami Dolphins, but you can see it in his face. It was all trying to register here, what just happened.
Yeah,
man. But I was thinking of that picture on the way here. I was thinking of his face. I was like, that picture of the show to all college kids.
Yeah, exactly.
Because at some point, even when you're viewed as one of the top draft prospects and stuff like that, at some point, you feel that you can do whatever you want, and you forget about the little things, and you never know. Hey, 3 years ago, I did something that was silly. I was young, I made a mistake, but hey, they took pictures. Yep. And once with this social media. Nothing is safe. Yeah. Nothing is safe at all. Somebody can get paid for that. Hey, I got a picture. And they say, hey, I need $15,000, $10,000. It happens all the time.
TMZ, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They will break you off.
Yes, indeed.
So you got somebody everywhere.
Everybody got a job doing something.
Money talks, man.
Well, these guys, this is their dream. That's what they work for, their whole lives, and to do something like that, and not realize it's going to come back and bite you, what. But all these guys, when you see these interviews or you see them waiting for the phone call, there's 80 to 100 people behind them.
Yeah.
And, those people are counting on them.
Mm-hmm.
And Boobie, you were talking about Artie Burns. His mom died. Mm-hmm. His dad's in jail.
Yeah.
He has 2 little brothers he's taking care of. And he's got a baby.
Right.
So, his money's gone.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, everybody's counting on that kid.
Mm-hmm.
So when they get drafted, that's what they're going. They're taking care of more than just themselves.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, he knows.
Yeah, definitely.
Firsthand,
you have to realize that, you have to set boundaries. You know, and it's really hard for a 20, 21, 22-year-old coming fresh off of a scholarship. You know, you're getting $1,500 a month, $1,200 a month, and all of a sudden you send a game check. You know, minimum right now you send a game check of $25,000 a week. You know, but you got to realize that's 17 weeks.
Yeah.
You know, so at some point, you know, and I can attest to that. At some point, you know, you start to realize, hey, this is money is coming in. I can kind of, you know, spend and do what I want. I can take care of certain things. You know, I see a family member struggling here and a friend of mine struggling here, and you kind of take care of things. And what you don't realize, there's 52 weeks in a year. You know, you get paid for 17.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly. Good point, man.
You have to learn how to budget, you know, and manage your money and say,
What about
hey,
the rest of the year?
you know, I'm living here during the off season, then I'm here in season, but there's rent at both places, you know, mortgages or whatever the case may be. You know, you got vehicles, you travel, you're flying people in, tickets cost. You know, everybody thinks everything's free, and it's not.
Yeah.
Everything costs.
Word around the campfire was that you were real generous. You know, in your playing days.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you always have the crew. You have your buddies. Hey, here's my crew from high school. We all gonna fly up to the game. You know, you have 8, 10 guys gonna fly up to the game, and then you turn around and say, hey, of course you took care of the plane tickets. You know, because you want the guys to come out and have a great time, great experience. The tickets themselves, which are still 100, 120, 25, $40 a piece. You got great seats. You know, we going to eat, we going to hang out, and make an easy turn around to a $7,000 to $10,000 weekend. You know, and if you don't watch that during the whole year, hey, that's half your money's already gone. You know, and so you really have to understand that you really have to learn to budget and manage your money, because everybody assumes that, oh, you're instant millionaire. No, that's not the case. No. You know, there may be about 10 or 15 on the team, but the other 35, 40, they're not there.
It's like having a good job.
Exactly. Yeah, we have a good job. Exactly.
Good job. Because Uncle Sam takes your other half.
Yes, indeed.
But you're spending like you got one of them $20 million contracts.
Exactly. And you have to be smart. You have to surround yourself with people that know how to actually manage money and not live above your means. You know, so it's really hard for a lot of kids who wasn't brought up that way. You know, didn't have a father in the home to teach them about the values of money, or mothers to teach them about the value of money. You know, to actually help out. You come in and just you. And you're going to make mistakes. At 21, 22, 23 years old, you're going to make mistakes.
See, so if you had that contract now, it would be spent differently as opposed to, you know,
definitely.
22, 23.
Oh,
right?
Yeah, definitely. You want to set things up, you know, to where you can actually, it can work out in your favor, you know, tax-wise and otherwise like that.
Investments.
Exactly, other investments. I mean, when you do, you know, set up your foundations and stuff early on instead of later, you know, while you have the money and able to, you know, spread things out the right way. But like I said, the lack of knowledge going in, it really affects a lot of kids. There's a reason why they say that for 3 to 5 years after retirement, most NFL or NBA players are broke.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the reason why, because you get used to the spending habit. And 17 weeks, it's not 52. You know, so
did they have any of the programs set up in place when you got drafted, like they do now for the rookies and the?
Not like they do now. You know, but that's symposiums and all that. Now it's more, you're getting more information out there, and you really have to take advantage of it, because there is a lot. I mean, you can help with any and everything. You know, as far as you want a babysitter, you know, then we're going to go in and, hey, we're going to do a background check on this babysitter, or somebody wants to do my concrete here. I mean, you have FBI agents on every team. 2 of them. If you contact them, they will research everything to see if this person's a fraud or you know, and you have to utilize that.
Wow. Yeah, that's cool.
I
didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Most time we didn't do that. We just went with, well, okay, he's cool. You know, we're going to do this. Next thing you know, he caught up.
Boy's nephew's cousin.
Oh yeah, next thing the job didn't get done. $15,000 out, and you know, nothing happened.
Because remember when
you got to call Turco.
Yeah, then you got to call Turco.
Remember, a lot of the finance guys were ripping off these athletes. Yeah. So they vet them guys too now.
Oh yeah, I was a victim of that myself. You know, like I said, we all he's going with him and he's going with him and he's going with him. You end up. I was a victim of that as well. With the guy locally here in San Diego.
And no recourse.
No, we ended up serving 5 years. I think 4 years.
But you didn't get
y'all's
money.
No, we didn't get our money back or anything like that.
It's like let him be free. Give me my money.
Yeah. So when he gets out in 5 years, that means he gained interest.
Exactly.
And he still gets to keep it.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Well, the first thing that everybody does is they buy $50,000 car or $100,000 car or two. Right?
Yeah, 3.
Yeah, 3.
Depends on the deal here.
Well, what was your signing bonus?
When I got drafted, in 1995, 5th round bonus for me was $100,000.
Oh.
So 5th round. That was the guy before me got 105. The guy after me got got 95. So I paid right in the middle, okay, 100. And like I say, that's still good money to a kid coming out of college.
Yeah, I'll take it right now.
So hey,
You still got it?
I mean, I'm looking in the backyard.
Under the seat of your old lowrider.
Yes, indeed.
Well, what was that book you read about? Was it Philip Buchanan?
Philip Buchanan.
Mm-hmm.
Remember him?
Yes.
Did you ever read his book?
I did.
Hear about his book? Yeah, that's what he's talking about. Money. It's called like new money and how to keep it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and all that stuff you said, that's what he was saying.
Yeah.
About the swindlers and the relatives.
Everybody's coming to get your money.
Man, he said the relatives were the worst. His
uncle
uncle wanted to beat him up. You know what I'm saying? His grandmother was tripping. Moms was tripping.
It depends. Like I say, if you're, your first 3 rounds, I mean, it happens with everybody, though. Everybody assumes that you're getting millions, and that's not the case. And so, yeah, you do have, some family members, some extended family members, some family members you had no idea that you had, come up. But then there's also, you got to watch other people because everybody's out to get your money.
Yeah.
Everybody's out to get money or make money off you. You have to be extremely careful about how you deal with those people.
Yeah. Wasn't his mom? He bought her a house and the auntie. It was big enough or something.
Yeah. The mother wanted to sell it and get another house, and he was like, she wanted him to pay for it,
right?
And he's like, no, I bought you that other one, work with that, and she had a fit,
yeah.
He said that, he was like a human
ATM
machine. Yeah.
And what about the uncle said, hey, I got to get my car fixed? He goes, okay, tell me.
But one of his cousins. Yeah. She said, I need to get my car fixed so I can go, go to work and all that good stuff. And he said, okay, well, I'll meet you at the mechanic. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow and she never called back and showed up.
Well,
because she said it cost $4,000.
Oh yeah.
And so he
get a new car.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And her boyfriend probably put her up to it.
Well, my story was my story was actually at the I was going out to the Western Union way more than I should have because everybody's calling for different things here. You sending $500 here, you sending $1,000 here, $700 here, $500 here. I'm about to lose my house. I need $1,500. I got to pay this, and I got to pay this, and I got to pay that. At one point, I found myself in the down at the
bank.
Yeah, down at the Western Union, and the teller, same lady. She was like, so I don't really know you like that, but I've never seen you coming in here to receive money. I don't mean to be all in your business. She flat out told me. She said, every time I see you, you're coming in here to send money, and I never see you receiving money. She said, you need to go home and practice on saying no. Yeah. Straight up.
That was hard for you to do.
You know what? I looked at that. I mean, and I was like, because you don't think about, okay, 500 here, 200 here, 300 there, and you're receiving a check at that time. And I wasn't getting $25,000 a week, but I was, probably getting like $17,000, $18,000 a week. So that $300, $400, $500 wasn't really hurting. But when you add that up to
over the course,
you add that up to 4 or 5 times in a week. Hey, you're giving away a nice portion of your check, and you never get it back.
Did you feel? Some of them supposed to be loans.
Yeah. They always say, well, there's always a loan, or I got you back, and you never really get it back.
Did you ever ask for it back? In most
never
cases,
really. No. Most cases, no.
Right.
Yeah, you knew.
Yeah, you gotta know what you're getting yourself into. So it's all part of the deal there. You just got to be more careful about managing money and things like that. That's what all these young kids.
And see, now you're in a position as a coach to, pass that on.
Mm-hmm.
Because sooner or later, somebody under your tutelage is going to make the NFL.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
Right.
And then so they'll have firsthand knowledge, man.
Yes, indeed. So it's all about the value of how you can save. Save.
Save and take a class while you're in college.
You didn't invest?
I didn't invest. I missed
You didn't trust.
I didn't really know anything about investing. So not having the knowledge on it, I'm just like, okay.
You got to put your trust in someone else.
What can I do here? Should I invest in that? Should I invest in that? And then I tried to with the other guy, with the financial guy, and it had been a ripoff.
Yeah, and then that just left a bad taste across the board.
Yeah, but you have to just basically go with the safe and then not looking for the get rich quick schemes.
Right. You got to do the long term stuff, the IRAs, and
you got to do your homework.
Well, I was doing some homework last night. And
good.
Because Iggy didn't do it.
Someone has to.
Wheeler definitely didn't do it.
What?
I got clubs to do. Practice the dance moves.
Boobie. How many guys from Ohio State got drafted?
10.
Oh, I counted 11. My Puerto Rican math might be bad, but I counted 11.
So
that was 10 in the first.
Oh, 5 in the first round.
Yeah, that was 10 in the first 2 days.
Yeah, the first 2 days.
Name them.
I got him written down.
Expert. Come on, bro.
Don't burn your brain. I got him right here.
Oh, man.
5 in the first round. So Bosa, number 3 pick. The next pick, Ezekiel Elliott, he was wearing the same shirt that Dave wears around the house.
Yeah.
The crop top.
Oh, the crop
top. Big belly.
Pajamas.
That was his homage to Prince.
Yeah. The 10th pick in the first round was Eli Apple to the Giants. 16th pick, Taylor Decker, O-line. He went to the Lions. And the 20th pick is Darren Lee to the Jets. 5 in the first round.
5 in the first round.
Behind the record.
Lee's a linebacker?
Yeah.
Behind the record.
They have a solid
Florida State, Florida.
No, it's
Alabama.
Miami. Most first round.
Oh, back when them Hurricanes was off the chain.
Yeah. So Alabama had 7 guys. Clemson 6. Notre Dame 7.
Yeah.
UCLA 7. Wow. Stanford 5. Cal 4, including the number 1 pick.
Mm-hmm.
And TCU had 5.
So those were some really good picks. I mean, I was when Jacksonville jumped up in the second round and got Miles Jack, and I was hoping we could have kept him somewhere on the West Coast over there. That was a story within itself.
Yeah.
A young man who don't know how long his career is going to be. Already know he has knee issues and stuff like that, but he is one heck of a player.
Yeah.
So if it's going to be 4 years or 5 years or 6 years that his knee holds up, you're going to get a great player for that amount of time.
High
school. What high school did he go to?
In Seattle.
In L.A.?
No, he's a Seattle guy. He's Washington.
So he was heavily recruited. Everybody was after him.
Oh yeah,
because I didn't even hear of him until about 2 years ago.
He was like a top 10 recruit.
Was he?
In high school? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Had to be.
And the kid can play. The kid can play
offense, defense.
Yeah, I remember his freshman and sophomore year. He was like one of the best running backs.
Yeah.
Wasn't he Pac-10 player of the year, offensive player of the year, freshman, and defensive player?
Was, right?
I mean, that's
who
crazy.
Does that?
That's crazy.
Who does that?
I mean, that's incredible. I want to go back to the 2 guys, the 2 old linemen that were signed as free agents to San Diego State. Well, you know who their coach is?
Oh yeah,
Mike Schmidt. Who went to Madison. He's doing a great job.
He played at Madison.
Yeah, and San Diego State. Yeah,
cool. He was a walk-on at State.
He earned
a scholarship.
Yeah,
he earned a scholarship.
Yeah.
He was a coach
a couple of weeks ago. Yeah,
he's doing a hell of a job.
Man, I think that's so cool when somebody walk on and then become a star.
You know?
Yeah.
That's happening in this draft.
Yeah, I heard him talk about some cats. Yeah.
Now, Dave, here's the thing that one of my pet peeves, and I'm sure yours is when these kids they all want to go D1 because of course you got your Ohio State, Alabama, all these guys. They're going to get the D1 guys, but they drafted 20 guys from 1AA,
right,
including the number 2 pick in the nation,
right,
in the draft.
And
Carson Wentz.
There's that's the big thing there. If you come out and you produce, you put up good numbers, and you're good person, good player, you'll be found, especially today, because there's so many people out there looking, and everybody's looking for that good story.
Right.
Some people might say, "Oh, the talent level is a little bit different." Oh, you know what? Maybe it's not. Maybe maybe the academics were different.
Yeah.
It doesn't take away from the way that you play on the field. And,
right.
A lot of guys that were well deserving. There were Division I AA players, probably a couple of D2 players that sneak in there as well.
Yeah, we had 3 guys from D2 drafted.
So
okay,
if you can play, you can play.
Yep. Some guys are late bloomers.
Yeah, exactly.
Get overlooked.
Exactly. That's another thing. A lot of get overlooked like that. Some people grow into their bodies late, and they've got kids graduating at 16, 17 years old. I have a couple of kids. I have a kid right now that's going to be a senior. He's 16 years old. Yeah. And the kid is 6 feet, 305 pounds, and he's just flat out nasty. He's not even finished growing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell them scouts here. I said, hey, kid's 3.1 GPA. He's 16 years old. He should really be a junior. Right. He's ahead of his time. He hasn't finished growing yet. So, you never know. It could be a late bloomer. He might get those other 3 inches. And
that's the stuff that you got to look at.
Exactly.
You got to consider that.
Kids, yeah. So the D2 guys, Ravens drafted a DN from Grand Valley State. Mm-hmm. The Chiefs got a receiver from West Alabama. Mm-hmm. And the Cardinals got a strong safety from Midwestern State, Texas. They all got drafted D2. Nice. So, and then North Dakota had the number 2 picking the draft, and they also had a lineman that got drafted, North Dakota State, in the 5th round. So we had North Dakota State, 2 guys, Eastern Kentucky, Samford. Okay, that's not Stanford, Samford in the Alabama 1AA. South Carolina State in the MEAC conference where Jorge played, they had 2 guys drafted. Southern Utah, who came to the school the other day, talked to Dave, they had 2 guys drafted. And they had 4 guys signed free agent right after the draft. 6 guys on one team, 1AA school. Raiders got that Cowser guy who's a beast.
That's going on the recruiting flyer.
Yeah.
What position?
Who
the Raider guy?
The DN. He's a DN outside linebacker.
Come on.
He led the nation. He led the nation in sacks.
Wow.
The nation in sacks.
Wow. Oh, yeah. What do you have, like 20 sacks?
26, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
but who was he playing against?
It don't matter. It's 1AA. No, man, they were the Big Sky Conference.
I know.
They played Darryl Wheeler's team.
You know what I'm saying? And Canto
the reporters. Canto reporters.
Yeah.
So Southeast Louisiana, Eastern Illinois, Central Arkansas, Sam Houston, Montana State. Okay, so that's 20 1AA guys drafted, and then right after the draft, there was 41 1AA guys signed. Right. So that's 61 guys 1AA. There's 15 guys from D2, 3 drafted, so that's 18. 5 guys got signed right after the draft for D3. Okay, D3 schools, and then 2 NAIA. Right. So that's 85 kids that didn't play Division I.
Right. Still in the
NFL.
Look, you know off the top of your head, like how many D2 guys are still in the league, how many NAIA guys, Division III, are still in the league?
No, Boobie, you want to help me with that, but I know, Tyrell Williams from
from
Southern Oregon.
Yeah.
Western Oregon. On the Chargers. He ended up starting at the end,
Yep.
He worked hard, So,
anyone else off the top of your head?
Chadron State was Danny Woodhead, starts for the Chargers.
Yep.
There's a lot of guys. Especially a lot of offensive linemen. And Dave, you can attest to this. Like, a lot of guys go D1, and after 2 years, they're holding the bag still.
Well, yeah. You come in and everyone assumes, I'm going to be a Division I starter. That's like 1%. 1-2% of athletes can come in and actually do that when you look at the whole number.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the 98% of these guys are going to come in redshirt. And then you're going to have to sit back and wait 2 or 3 years before you actually touch the field.
Yeah.
So actually, in some cases when you end up at a Division I AA or Division II and you get a chance to come in and play early, you're actually gaining more experience. They may have, Division I, they figure you have, better battles in practice as well because everyone is top tier guys.
Right.
So they figure they can still stay, still stay in the mix that way. But hey, when you're out there producing, it speaks for itself.
Playing time is crucial.
Yeah. Because it helps you mature. You have to mature, you understand the game, and you see a lot more actually in the heat of the battle, opposed to just at practice.
Practice, yeah, because the intensity of a game.
Right.
Yeah.
What you have to realize is, hey.
Oh, you got 10 in the NFL right now.
From D2?
From D2 divisions.
D2.
So they're all Pro Bowlers.
All Pro Bowl.
Wow. Man. See, they'll find you under a rock.
Oh, yeah.
Not only that, they signed 2 guys from Canada. Okay, no, 5 guys from Canada they signed, free agent. There's a guy from the German league where you were coaching at.
No, I was in Austria.
Yeah.
German league is good. It's one of the best leagues out there.
The Vikings signed a guy from the German league in Europe.
Receiver.
Yeah.
This guy's like 6'4",
Yeah.
ran like a 4.5 40 in a pro day.
He ran a 4.43.
4.43.
White guy.
And he's raw.
He's wet, blazing.
Raw.
I thought he was a colored dude.
Yeah.
Hey, you talking about blazing speed and all that?
He had a colored dude behind me.
Okay, right. Man, what? That's cool.
Braunschweig, yeah, they're one of the top teams. They've won the German league. I don't know how many times. You got a couple of guys out there.
But if you heard a guy named, let's say, Ashawn Washington from Alabama, would you assume he was a certain color?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as his career or something.
Yeah. Chinese.
Man, 10 guys. You say 10 or 20?
10.
10.
Yeah.
Wow. What about that?
That's
We got a call.
We got a call.
We got a call.
Uh-oh.
Big Al's hooking it up.
Is it Guido's probation officer?
O.J. Simpson.
Oh, we got Alonzo Harvey from the block. Man.
What?
Oh, Alonzo, you gotta call us back, man. Call us back. Okay, so that was the interesting signing, and then also Trayvon Boykin from TCU.
He went to Seattle. Huh?
He went to Seattle. Pete Carroll's gonna do that. He's gonna sign those guys that, I mean,
he saw play. Huh?
He's another one with that one off the field issue.
just one thing, man.
One thing.
And if you watch the video, they're kicking his ass. All the bouncers, they got him choked up. He's trying to, stay alive. Really,
The teams are just trying to stay away from any negative publicity.
Yeah. It's a big character.
Yeah, the Hall of Fame is probably full of a few of those so-called troublemakers.
That was all before social media.
Exactly. Luckily, we didn't have social media back in the days. So, man, the Hall of Fame would look a little different.
Wouldn't be any Raiders on there.
Oh, man.
And we definitely decked the halls.
Oh, man.
Shoot, come on.
Man, I was surprised the Raiders jumped up and grabbed
Safety Carl Joseph.
Carl Joseph, man.
I wasn't familiar with him, but I saw his
man.
highlights and the panel on there. They all agreed.
Oh,
they said,
hands
dude
down.
is nice.
Hands down. I mean,
I didn't know.
He's controlled violence. He's coming in and just smacking people, man.
Yeah, they say that's one thing he will do.
Yeah.
Is, hammer.
And
But they said he might
hit you, he
hurt
hits
himself.
Yeah,
if he don't be careful.
Yeah, that's the one thing you got to really think
Right.
of.
But sometimes that's the only way they know how to play. Huh? You know what they said? He's a Bob Sanders.
Okay.
Type.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey guys, is Lonzo on the phone right now? Lonzo, man, he don't understand technology.
Hello. Lonzo got drafted.
Yeah. We're calling right now. Let him know.
Lonzo,
He still got his suit on.
Lonzo, can you hear us, Lonzo? Oh man, he got like 25 kids over there.
Hello.
Oh, it's not working, man.
You gotta call Serenity.
Hello.
In the phone.
She had a better phone.
Yeah.
The cricket phone.
Yeah, ready? The
Obama phone.
Slanging him over here.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, go ahead. Lonsbo. Do you hear us? We have to edit this out there.
Yeah, it's
What time was it?
Talk to us. Lonzo. Oh, man, it ain't happening.
that's all right.
Let's try it again. Lonzo.
Well, we got the draft expert. Right?
Hey,
Oh,
here
there
we
we
go.
go. All right.
Lonzo, what's up, man? Can you hear? Hey, man, you on the block or what? What's going on? Downtown. So, Alonzo's a fervent Dallas Cowboy fan.
Oh no.
Yeah. How'd your Cowboys do in the draft? How'd your Cowboys do? How'd the Cowboys do in the draft?
Oh man, we did all right. I mean, we was kind of disappointed in the fact that we didn't get no in the first couple of days, but third day we ended up picking up Charles Tapper from Oklahoma. He's a big dude, big guy.
Okay.
We got a quarterback. We got Prescott. I'm all right with that. So we don't need nobody. We got Romo, so we good.
Oh yeah, but Romo goes down a lot, man. You know, and he has all those girlfriends, like you.
Oh wow. You know what? The thing about I'm kind of glad that we got Prescott.
Yeah.
He's a dynamic player, man. He's not a bad guy. And we played against him. Well, I'm an Alabama fan too. I watched Prescott. We did good already in the draft, man. We gonna see. We picked up some offensive linemen, I think, later on in the round.
Yeah.
But the fact is that we needed a DN. We fine on defense, but we didn't have a DN. We got Charles Tapper, so I'm fine with that.
I mean, Prescott's a beast, man.
He's a big dude, man. He gonna do some damage for us this year.
Now, did you call Jerry Jones and give him some advice, or yeah?
Man, you know what? They need to just go ahead and let me be the GM of the
It goes down in the GM, yeah, baby. So, any other thoughts on the Cowboys?
Oh, you said what?
Any more thoughts on the Cowboys on their draft? Oh, you can't talk to the homies, man. Any more thoughts on the Cowboys?
We picked up some cool dudes, man. What did we pick up? We picked up, like I said, we picked up a couple offensive line. We got a good tight end. We got Rico Gathers, Austin Traylor. He was undrafted though. We got a good wide receiver. I think we was good on. Only thing I feel like Cowboy fans felt like we needed was that defensive end. We picked up in the late round, but I'm good with who we got.
All right, good. So you're gonna be.
I think our Super Bowl squad is being put together this year, man.
All right, so there's a prediction. Lonsbo Harvey from the block. Cowboys in the Super Bowl
Against the Raiders.
Yeah, we up in here.
against the Raiders. Daryl Lewis went Raiders. All right, man. Thanks for calling in, my brother. I'll talk to you a little later, my man.
All right, man. Y'all have a good one.
Thank you, brother.
Right.
All right.
How is he a Cowboy fan and Armand's a Niner fan?
I don't know.
They can't watch games
They
together.
can't. It goes crazy.
Man.
At Grammy's house goes nuts.
I wonder how many fights she had to break up.
Boobie, any final thoughts on the draft, my man? Oh, that's too many. Calm down, man.
Who's your team? Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
So how do you think you guys did?
We did good. We need help on defense. We drafted 5 defensive players. So that's
When you got a need and you address it, that's a good feeling. If you're the Chargers, you got 2 linemen late.
Yeah.
And they had a chance to get a couple early.
Yeah. Well, free agency is, today as well, and the rest of the week, so there's a chance to pick up more guys.
And then rookie camp is next week or in 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
You know what I like about Pittsburgh? Is for years now. It's something about their draft committee.
Yeah, they're scouts.
The scouts.
Them and
the Ravens.
Their scouts is off the chain.
Yeah. Dave, any final thoughts?
I'm just waiting to see how this is all going to play out. I think everybody pretty much did a decent job, addressed some of the needs that they needed to get out there. Excited to see these guys get on the field.
Yeah,
especially with everybody's waiting to see how Jacksonville's going to look.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
They made some noise. They
Yeah.
made some noise, man. They made some real noise, and they had a really good draft.
Well, man, thanks for coming, David Dunn, nephew, Boobie, Macintosh.
Thanks for
This should
having
have been
us.
a 2-hour show.
Yeah, Iggy.
This is the one.
The icon, Big Al on the boards. Lonzo Harvey called from the block,
Big Al.
downtown.
Big Al's Barbecue.
Yeah, where is it?
So we'll be back next week on the Coach Rose Show with Iggy and the Icon on KVLKRadio.com.